Hi Virgo, welcome to Carol's Universe, tarot readings from the heart. So we're going to start your September 2018 reading. You've already got a bonus reading sitting next door. And yeah, we're using the Ciro Marchetti Tarot of Dreams cards for you today for your reading. New deck. I've been buying a few new decks lately. I love the tarot. I love having all sorts of decks. That's one of my favourites at the moment. So we're going to have a look, Virgo, what's coming in. What's the overview for you guys? Universe, what's the overview for Virgo for the month of September 2018? What's the overview for Virgo? What's the overview for Virgo for the month of September 2018? Show me. Okay, let's split the deck into three, like so. 1, 2, 3, and let's have a look. Okay. I mean, the focus for you, it could be on a legal situation, Virgo, justice, or it could be on a decision. It seems that it's influenced by, this could be you, Queen of Coins energy, or this is somebody who holds the purse strings, who's got money, influence, Queen of Coins energy. So it might be that there's a decision. Your challenge might be with the Queen of Coins security, financial security with the Queen of Coins energy, which might be why you have a decision to make with the Justice energy. The reason that everything is happening is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is change, movement, messages, communication. In the recent past, you guys, Queen of Cups energy, I think that your heart has definitely been open. And it's funny because I'm looking at two cards facing off. I'm looking at in the challenge position, Queen of Coins. That's your challenge. But in the recent past, can you see that? There's a tarot interaction going on here. So I think that you've got a decision. The energy around some of you Virgos is that you have a decision with the Justice energy. That's going to be the running theme for the month, is a decision with the Justice energy. The recent past shows a Queen of Cups. Somebody who's got the... Now be careful with tarot, because sometimes when you get Queen of Cups, because the cup is open, you've got her facing another pentacle. She could easily take that cup energy and pour it onto the pentacles. It will help it to grow. So some of you guys, it might be that your challenge is to do with money and security. And in the recent past, you might have been asking someone to help you. Whenever you get a Queen of Cups, if her cup is closed, she can't help you. If her cup is open, she can help you. So you might have been asking for help, to help something to grow here. Very interesting energy showing up here. The most likely outcome for the month. And the focus might be on justice, not simply a decision, but also getting a decision, you know, with the Justice energy. I get the feeling that some of you guys have been asking for some form of help. Might be that you need help in terms of your finances, or you need help in terms of helping a situation, you know, help in terms of a business situation, you know. You need somebody to help you grow something, or you need somebody to help you sustain your money situation showing here. And that's why the energy around you for the month is about waiting, I think, for a decision here. The most likely outcome might be with the Page of Swords. Could be that there's some delayed news coming in here, or it might be the most likely outcome is that this Queen of Cups needs to find out a bit more information about you with the Page of Swords. Coming in what you'll experience, and there we go, the Seven of Coins is the waiting card. So I think that some of you guys are waiting for money here with the Seven of Coins in the immediate future. You guys in the month of September 2018 are the Five of Swords. I think that you guys are feeling with this Five of Swords energy a sense of disempowerment with the Five of Swords energy. It might be that the third swordsman here can sometimes be you know, somebody who has greater power. So this might be, you know, an organisation. It might be somebody that you owe money to with the Five of Swords energy. But I do feel that you feel a lack of powerlessness at somebody else's hands, which is why your focus will be on getting your justice with the Justice energy showing here, and achieving balance, a more balanced situation, more balanced relationship perhaps with someone, because the root issue is all about the Eight of Wands, messages that might have come very quickly, or it might be the arrival of something with the Eight of Wands energy. But I do feel you being the Queen of Coins here, your challenge is sustaining your home or your finances, and you've been looking for help in the recent past around those. The Queen of Cups is brilliant when she faces off against the Pentacle, because the water can literally help to grow things. So, but I think that the most likely outcome for the page for the month will be the page of either this is a delayed message because you've got the waiting card of the Seven of Coins coming in, or it could be with the Page of Swords energy showing up here. You get a little message, a small message perhaps, but there's nothing really great in that. you know, you're still going to have to wait. Or this Queen of Cups is investigating a little bit more about your situation. Influence is coming in. What you're going to experience after the Seven of Coins energy is your ship's coming in. Some of you guys waiting for those ships to come in though with the Three of Wands energy. I'm seeing a lot of waiting with the Three of Wands and the Seven of Coins. And if you look at this Three of Wands as well, can you see how the ship looks like it's got loads of nice cargo on it? So it's almost like you're waiting for your ships to come in here with this Three of Wands energy. Okay? It's like you're waiting for something good to come in. You've been waiting for money, I think, with the Seven of Coins energy. Hopes or fears. Well, the fear is the Ace of Swords, Wands in the reverse. I don't remember putting any reversals in this, yet it shows it reverse. So your fear is, with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, you can't start new things, or you're not going to get what you want. Ace of Wands in the reverse is a non-starter. It means delayed plans. It means a non-starting to a project. It means somebody saying no to you. The overall outcome for the month, Virgo. Yeah, well, I see that you're going to overcome this situation. You've got progress, the Six of Swords. I see you moving on from this situation with the Six of Swords. I'm going to get some clarification on this. Why is Virgo showing as being the Five of Swords? I think that they're showing as being at a place where they are worried, and they're feeling a sense of disempowerment at the hands of somebody who holds all of the cards. Why is the Virgo showing as being the Five of Swords? Page of Cups energy. Could be something to do with a child with the Page of Cups energy. Okay. Well, it's funny because when I look at this, can you see where she's looking? She's not even looking over at the Page of Cups. She's looking up at the Five of Swords. Can you see her head is right up there? This Eight of Swords represents frustration. It's because of the Page of Cups. Some of you guys might have children here, and it might be that there's a great deal of frustration or a great deal with that Eight of Swords of feeling imprisoned. And you might be feeling imprisoned. This might be your jailer. I'm getting the impression that this Five of Swords, dude, because can you see this person's face? Can you see where the head is? The head is looking right upwards to the Five of Swords. So it's almost like you guys here, I'll have to go along the line of these two cards first, because these are what's catching my eyes first. You guys are feeling a sense of being imprisoned, Eight of Swords, by somebody who holds all the power, the Five of Swords, okay? And this is to do with the Page of Cups. It could be a child for some of you guys, showing here with the Page of Cups energy. It could also be that, you know, if we looked at this maybe Eight of Swords looking directly over at the page as well, looking at two things really. I think that this card is it's almost like you guys feel that you can't move with the Eight of Swords energy. I get the impression, Virgo, you feel that you can't move because somebody holds a great deal of power over you. And I feel that this person has a great deal of power over the dreams that you have as well with the Page of Cups energy. So Page of Cups is all about having those dreams for the future and fantasies that you want to explore. But you almost feel with this Eight of Swords that you can't explore. Do you see where this card looks to? Feels that you can't, feels it's trapped. Feels that you can't go out there and explore these new adventures. So I think that you guys, in the month of September 2018, feel that you can't go out and explore some form of a new adventure, a new journey, a new project with the Page of Cups energy, a new passion, something you've always wanted to do with the Page of Cups energy, because you feel that you're jailed. You feel that you're actually being limited by a little bit of a negative circumstance, I think, showing here. Virgo, looking at those cards. Now, the reason that everything is happening is because of the Eight of Wands. It could be communication. What's the Eight of Wands about? What's the Eight of Wands about? I think this communication is about somebody who's preventing you with the Magician to starting something new, because the Seven of Wands means to prevent. And this is all to do with starting something new, the Magician energy. It's preventing you from taking action. There's news here. For some of you guys, the reason that everything is happening is, and I think that this is why you feel that you can't, the energy that shows around you guys, Virgo, is this: you guys are feeling a sense of disempowerment at the hands of the Third Swordsman, which is here. So you feel a sense of disempowerment, and that disempowerment is because this Third Swordsman, the aggressor, the antagonist for the month, is somebody who's stopping you, the Eight of Swords, from achieving your dreams. And you're looking directly up at this person. You're saying, I feel enslaved by you because you're stopping me from achieving my dreams. And the reason that this is all happening is because you got a message from the Five of Swords person, Eight of Wands energy. Probably a lot of messages. And those messages are that they are preventing, and it's all about the Eight of Seven of Wands. So this person's probably preventing you from starting something new. They're preventing you from kind of trying to initiate, you know, on your dream. So this might be some of you guys failed an exam, for example. Alright, it could be something as simple as that. You might have failed an exam. It might be that you feel that, you know, I shouldn't have failed this exam. What, on one point, on one question? You're stopping me from starting and living my dreams. It's almost like I feel that the impression I'm getting, Virgo, is that you guys, I don't want to use the word failed, but I feel that you guys didn't achieve something here. It could be a failed exam. It could be anything. It could be that you got your mortgage, you know, your mortgage application turned down. It might be that you got a job application turned down. But I think that something didn't go according to plan. Okay, and I get the impression that you're quite angry with a person that didn't help you, or that you didn't, you know, you didn't get through on a particular plan, I think. And I think that you're probably quite annoyed by that. Now, in the recent past, you've experienced a Queen of Cups. And what's this Queen of Cups about? What's this Queen of Cups about? Well, there you go. She's able to give. This is a very nurturing individual. Somebody who's able to give you some form of, it's not advice. This person's very practical. They're giving you a baby. So you've experienced a Queen of Cups. It could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian. Doesn't have to be Virgo. But this person here is very giving. You've experienced a very giving individual. Somebody who's nurturing. Somebody who wants to give you help. Somebody who wants to give you the benefit of what they've got. So they might want to share money with you. They'll want to share fame with you. Not fame. They'll want to share food with you, perhaps. They'll want, you know, this is a very generous person, and Queen of Cups and the Empress go together very, very well. Okay, and I think that you've experienced somebody who's been giving you an awful lot of help in the recent past, financially, possibly, materially, possibly with that Empress energy, emotionally with the warmth of the Empress energy. But your challenge is the Queen of Coins, which I think is you. And why is Virgo's challenge the Queen of Coins? Why is Virgo's challenge the Queen of Coins? I mean, there could be something to do with the child here, the Page of Wands energy. But I think that your challenge with this Queen of Coins is really settling for the status quo. In a way, I'm not going to read children into it. It could be something to do with, you know, being a mother and all the rest of it, and focusing on your career. Maybe there's something to do with you having children or something like that. But I think that more than anything, this is probably to do with, because Queen of Coins, she's all about the material. She is about, you know, building strong foundations. She's also about abundance and sensuality and sex and food and all of those things. She's also very resourceful, but it might be that your challenge is resources as well. It might be that your challenge is resources with the Queen of Coins energy, because you do have a kid here, and this would be a kid with the Page of Wands that likes to get out and about. So this is the type of child that likes to go, you know, they like to go to the theme parks, and they like to go to concerts, and they like nice clothes, and the Page of Swords isn't into books. The Page of Wands isn't into books. The Page of Wands is into going out and having a good time, and it costs money. So it might be that your challenge with the Queen of Coins energy is in your resources, what you have, your finances. It could be because you've got a child, for some of you guys, who you're having to spend on all the time, and you just don't have that money. Hence, in the recent past, you've got this Queen of Cups energy facing towards you. Who you're asking to help here, because this person can bring abundance. They can bring money to you, because some of you guys are finding it financially challenging because you've got children, people who want to be. It is the summer weeks holidays as well. Children that want to be entertained, they need money to go to the cinema. Page of Wands likes getting out and about, and it costs money to do that. So for some of you guys, it's that situation. For some of you guys, it might be the Queen of Coins. It's settling down and just sticking with the status quo, because she can be boring in that way as well. She can just be like, well, I'll just stay with doing the same old job. You know, I'll just stay with doing, you know, whatever, because, you know, I don't need to be creative. And it might just be that your challenge is doing that because you are a very creative person. So your challenge might be with just staying with the same old job that you've been with for years, with the Queen of Coins energy, because with the Page of Wands energy, you like to be out and about. You want to explore new territories. You want to explore new adventures. You want to do new things. You don't want to just stay with being the bank clerk. And you don't just want to stay with being, you know, somebody who works in a run-of-the-mill office or something like that. You want to go out there and have an adventure with the Page of Wands energy. Now, as a result of that, your focus for the month, Virgo, will be on justice. And this is really, I think, about getting balance. It can be a decision as well. What's the Justice card about? What's the Justice card about as the energy around? Well, their focus for the month. The King of Cups. It's all about the King of Cups. So I think that you're... this is emotionally though. I think that your focus for the month, it's not a decision, but I feel that your focus for the month will just be achieving balance. And that balance is all about, you know, sticking with the status quo with the King of Cups energy, I feel. Because the King of Cups energy is all about, you know, okay, so things aren't going great, but I'm just going to keep my head in a crisis. Things aren't going the way that I want, but I'll just put up with it for now. You know, that's what the King of Cups does. So I think for some of you guys, the energy for the month, what you'll focus on is just sticking with the status quo with justice and just finding your happiness and accepting with the, because the Justice card is also about acceptance. And I think that the energy around some of you Virgos will be just accepting with the Justice energy that, you know, you just need to put up with the situation for the way it is, because the King of Cups sits on a heavy throne and it's on water. So this means that this person's got to have faith. You know, even in the most difficult times with the King of Cups energy, you've just got to have faith in a situation until it changes, until it's ready to change. And I think that this energy is about you guys with this Justice energy, just accepting with the King of Cups energy that you're going to have faith. No matter how rocky that water is, I'm just going to have faith in the situation and go with the flow. Now, as a result of that, the most likely outcome will be the Page of Swords energy. And I think the Page of Swords energy is really about curiosity. And it's about learning with this Page of Swords energy. But then you've got a Devil energy showing here, and I've seen this combination before, but it was when there was this was about a year and a half ago, or a year ago or so. No, I think it was about 2 years ago, a year ago, maybe two. That Page of Swords, I asked one morning what would happen, what would my day be like, and I got Page of Swords and the Devil, and I thought the Page of Swords can sometimes be bad news. And, you know, something that's evil with the Devil. And it so happened that when I got home, I did the reading, and I'm thinking about it when I got home. I thought, what's this all about then? And there was a terrorist attack. That was what it was trying to tell me. And I knew that the combination wasn't good. And I heard it on the news. No, it's when I got in the taxi. And driving along, the driver says, have you not heard of the news? And I said, no. And he said there was a terrorist attack at an Ariana Grande concert. And those were the cards that came up right before I heard about that. So I was kind of like, oh, I knew that wasn't good. I think the most likely outcome will be that you're going to have to just, for the month, will be that you're not going to get the type of news that you want. Or you're not going to get, because the Page of Swords is all about, there's several things. It's either communication, with the Page of Swords energy. The Page of Swords can also be delays in communication, or it can be bad news when you get a Page of Swords energy. But when I look at the Devil, can you see on here? Can you see that cage? The cage is open, they can free themselves. So even though I think the most likely outcome will be with the Page of Swords energy, things are going to take time to develop with this Page of Swords energy showing here. I think that the most likely outcome will be that even though you've had bad news with that Page of Swords, you don't have to be a slave to the bad news. You can release yourself from this with the Devil energy showing as the person in the cage can release themselves from the grips of the Devil. And the Devil can be a metaphor for anything. So the Devil can be an obsession. The Devil can be a fear. He's got chains, but the chains aren't on the person. The door is open. They can do it. You can do it. So even though you've got bad news, I think that the most likely outcome is you can release yourself. You don't have to be enslaved, especially mentally. So if you've not got what you wanted, particularly in a job interview or in a, you know, in an exam, or, you know, buying a house or whatever it is, you don't have to be a slave to the bad news that you've got. So you don't have to let it continuously play on your mind and make you feel a failure. You don't have to do that, Virgo, okay? The most likely outcome is you can release yourself from that. Now, coming in, what you guys are going to experience is the Seven of Coins. I think that this is waiting more than anything. What's this Seven of Coins about? What's the Seven of Coins about? Well, I think that you're waiting for, you know, some positive news to come to you. The Five of Wands energy, or you're waiting for a door to open with that Four of Wands energy showing here. And you've got the King of Swords showing as well, Virgo. But I'm reading the King of... I don't always read the court cards as people. I read them as energies as well. So the King of Swords is all about the division of a master plan. All right, and when you've devised the master plan, Virgo, what you're able to do with the King of Swords is initiate that. So it's almost like you're waiting. The Seven of Coins in the immediate future, I think, is about you waiting, because I feel that you guys with this King of Swords energy, you're devising a master plan here. And this master plan, if you can just go out in the world and enact that with the King of Swords energy, it's going to allow certain doors to open. But I think that you've got the idea of what you want to do to allow now opportunities to come to you. Because I think that because there's an opportunity that failed for some of you guys, you go out and you say, actually, I'm going to decide with this King of Swords energy to start devising this new action plan, because it's on me. I'm going to have to make things work for me. This King of Swords looking into the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, I love it, the way that they've drawn the Four of Wands on this particular deck of cards, because it actually shows a door opening. And the King of Swords, you can see he's looking directly towards that Four of Wands energy. So this is almost like, if I can just, with the King of Swords, remember Kings are doers in the tarot, so they enact their suit in the everyday life. So the King of Swords is all about clarity of thought, but you don't just think clearly with the King of Swords, you act. So when you say something, you do it. So I think that you guys are kind of saying to yourself here with the energy of the King of Swords, if I can just come up with a plan, put it out there, then the doors are going to open. But for some reason, what you experience is the Seven of Coins, is that you wait to do this for some reason. Because influences coming in are the Three of Wands. It's almost like you're fantasizing about a particular ship coming in. But let's have a look at what the Three of Wands is about. What's the Three of Wands about for Virgo? What's the Three of Wands about for Virgo? Okay, so this is all about releasing pressure. Ten of Wands came up reversed from the past. So this is all about you guys releasing pressure from the past. I'm seeing your ships coming in here in which you're going to be releasing the pressure, the Ten of Wands in the reverse from the past. And the past is and it is in the past. This thing that didn't work out from you is in the past. And I'm glad that you've seen it that way. Because influences coming in, Virgo, are that your ships are coming in with the Three of Wands energy. And you guys are looking at the ship, and even if the ships don't come in, your intention is to have it come in, because you're dreaming. You're sitting here and you're looking at that ship and you're saying, ah. Because he looks like he's dreaming as well. Can you see? It looks like a very heavenly scene. I don't think this is waiting. I think it's waiting partly, but also I think the influence coming in is dreaming. You're dreaming about these ships coming in, because, and this is what, and I think that more than anything, the Seven of Coins is about evaluation. You've planted the seeds, and I'm seeing you planting seeds with those 7 coins, Virgo. And you're saying, actually, I'm starting to develop something right now with the 7 of Coins energy, because, and I think that actually this isn't waiting. I think this is development. I think that you guys have planted a few seeds here in the immediate future with that 7 of Coins energy showing there, Virgo. And this is about, those coins that you're planting are about your imagination and your thought process, because you've devised and made a master plan with the King of Swords energy, and that master plan is going to allow doors to open for you. So this is all about you guys taking action, actually, I think, in the immediate future. And what you're dreaming of now is the ships coming in, as an influence coming in, is the ship. And the ship says to you, well, this ship coming in is all about, it's not about, I think the ships coming in are going to be the results of whatever this plan is that you've put into action, Virgo. That's what the ship is, the Three of Wands. So coming in will be, I'm not sure whether you're going to literally experience this. You might do, but I feel that if you're not experiencing the results of whatever it is that you've planted so far, you're definitely visualizing it, because the Three of Wands is also about visualization. So I'm seeing you guys also visualizing those ships coming in. You've planted the seeds. You're looking at the open door. You've planted the seeds with the 7 of Coins, and this is all about, you put this master plan into action with the King of Swords energy, and you're looking at the doors now opening to you. Something didn't go right for you, so you say, look, fuck it. It didn't go right before, so I'm just going to try and, build this up for myself again. All right, I need to put a plan into action now so that the doors can finally open. There's doors that you need opening here, but something failed in the past and it didn't go according to plan. And because you planted those seeds and you put that master plan into action, Virgo, what you're dreaming about now with that ship energy, the Three of Wands, what you're visualizing is the ships come in, because this is all about, what you're visualizing is about the pressures from the past, releasing pressures from the past. 10 of Wands reverse, 6 of Cups. Your fears will be the 8 of Wands in the reverse. Maybe this thing that you're starting up here, Virgo, is a non-starter. What's this 8 of Wands reversed about? What's the 8 of Wands reversed about? Right, Three of Cups in the reverse. So perhaps this is something to do with the Three of Cups in the reverse. Threes reverse mean when people, what's the word that I'm looking for? Remove themselves from a group. The Page of Coins. Energy shows up here as well. So Page of Coins is an investment card as well. So this is about a new venture. Maybe somebody removing themselves from starting a new venture with you, for example. Maybe, for example, some of you guys, it looks to me like you have not done so well in one area. So you're looking to take another avenue to getting what you want. But your fear is that this is going to be a non-starter. Ace of Wands, there's going to be failure. Ace of Wands reverse is failure. So your fear is that there's going to be a failure of this plan. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Because somebody with the Three of Cups in the reverse may remove themselves from this new venture with you. From taking on this venture with you. From investing in a venture with you. With the Page of Coins energy showing there. But I don't think you have to worry because you've got this Six of Swords in the upright. I'm seeing you overcoming with the Six of Swords energy. And what's this Six of Swords about in 2 cards in the overall outcome? What's this Six of Swords about in 2 cards in the overall outcome? Well, the Seven of Cups, that's about choices that are being given to you with the Seven of Cups energy. The Hierophant as well. So the Hierophant could be a government body, for example. It might be that you're moving forward because you're giving lots of options with the Seven of Cups energy. Could be from a government body. Hierophants represent people who are in government, people who are in official positions, for example. So it might be that you're giving lots of options from a government body. It could be from an official individual showing here with the Faith card of the Hierophant showing up. So I certainly feel that you're overcoming. It feels like it might be, it's an official body. Lots of options opening or doors opening up through an official body. So I think that this is could be a driving test. It could be a mortgage that didn't go through, a mortgage application. Could be an exam that you didn't get through on, It could be you didn't get a particular university place, that type of thing. But I think that you guys, for some of you Virgos, you're not giving up on this. We're going to quickly do this reading again because I think this is one of the best I've done for September. I really, really, really like this reading. You guys in September not feeling at your best, Five of Swords, feeling a sense of empowerment, disempowerment, but you're feeling disempowerment because somebody holds more power than you do with the Five of Swords energy. And this is all about this person. So you can see with the Eight of Swords first, this is all about you looking up at the Five of Swords individual showing here. So you're looking up at this person, you're saying, you've taken away my power, and now I'm trapped. And you've taken away my power, and now I can't get to my dream. Because the Eight of Swords dude is looking into the Page of Cups. Can you see where the Eight of Swords person looks? The Eight of Swords person's looking up at the Five of Swords, and there's an element of blame being put here. This person's saying, you took away my power, and now it's blocked me off from my dream. Now I can't pursue the dream that I want, because the root issue is all about a message that you received. And that message, Eight of Wands energy, is all about someone who rejected. Okay, they rejected your application with the Magician, because the Magician is somebody who makes things happen. It's an application. Somebody rejected you from starting a new path with the Magician, from initiating something new, okay, with the Magician energy. So if you wanted to pass your driving test, this person here failed you on the driving test, If you wanted to pass the, your A-levels, this person here, the adjudicator, blocked you from passing the exam. If you wanted to buy a new house, but you were, your mortgage wasn't approved, then this person didn't approve your mortgage, and that's what happened there, I think, for some of you guys. Now, in the recent past, you've experienced somebody who's been really helpful, this Empress energy, and they're showing up because they're very nurturing, okay, and they want to give you some of what they've got. So this person who is around you, they might have given you food, they might have given you money, they might have given you the wealth of their experience. They might have given you love. They might have given you care. With the Queen of Cups showing here because of the Empress, a nurturing, kind, loving person. Somebody who gives with the Queen of Cups energy. Now, you're looking in your challenges. Some of you guys, your challenge might be with the Queen of Pentacles energy, money, resources. Because you've got a child that you're always having to pay out for. Maybe some of you guys in the recent past have been asking for help. Or you've gotten help from an individual who's nurturing, caring, kind and generous. Because your challenge is your resources. Always having to pay out for a child who likes to go out. Who likes to have fun. And we know that in the summertime children cost money. For some of you guys, You are receiving the Queen of Cups. You are being given with the Queen of Cups energy. Lots of nurturing, lots of care, lots of new ideas as well with that Empress energy. Because some of you guys, your challenge is being stuck with the Queen of Coins energy in a mundane, and the coins are the mundane cards as well. They're the worker cards. In a mundane 9-to-5 job, when all you want to do is explore new territory. All you want to do, Virgo, is explore new journeys, new adventures. Some of you guys want to do something creative. Creativity is the Page of Wands. Mundane jobs are the Queen of Coins. So all you want to do is kind of just explore new things. You don't want to be in a mundane job. But this is why the energy around you guys is the Justice energy. And this is all about you guys trying to find balance for the month. Because I think the situation is with this King of Cups energy, just having faith. And just saying, I'm just going to go with the flow with this King of Cups energy. And I've just got to just put up with the situation as it is at the moment. But I think the most likely outcome from that energy around you for the month will be this Page of Swords energy. That the bad news that some of you guys, and it's good, because I think that as a result of that, the bad news that you guys received in terms of not passing through on something, Virgo, you're not going to allow it to hinder you with the Devil energy and the Cage open. Because coming in, you guys, you're planting those seeds, Seven of Coins energy, and you're waiting for those results, because there you are hatching this master plan. So you say, I'm not going to give up. Yeah, I might have failed in something the first time, but I'm not going to give up, because as the King of Swords, he'd never give up. I'm hatching this master plan here because I know that if I put this master plan out there into the world, whether it's I apply to another university, or whether it's that I decide to resit my exams again, or whether it's I decide to retake the driving test again, this master plan is going to open doors for me. So this master plan with the King of Swords, he's going to open the door for you with the Four of Wands. And you guys, your focus will be on, you'll be visualizing Three of Wands energy, those ships coming in, because this is all about you guys releasing the pressure that you've been under. 10 of Wands in the reverse from the past. Your fears will be, well, what if this doesn't happen? Ace of Wands in the reverse. What if it's a non-starter? What if there's failure here with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, because there's no agreement. No agreement in terms of this plan to move forward. What if I can't get into the university that I want to go to? What if there's no agreement in this person taking me on as a student, for example? That type of thing. But the overall outcome is good, because I see you guys moving forward. You're overcoming a turbulent time that you've had, but you've not given up. This is a really, really good reading. It's an exceptional one, because I'm seeing people that don't give up here. Six of Swords says you overcome because of your endeavours and your hard work. Virgo, you don't give up, and you don't give up. I'm not seeing any of you giving up on this situation, and you're not giving up because the situation is that there are lots of options being presented to you. It could be from a government body, official body with that Hierophant energy showing here, a university with the Hierophant energy showing here, a teacher with the Hierophant energy. There's somebody official that I think will be presenting you with lots of options opening up to some of you guys here, and that's all because you didn't back down. You didn't back down. You said, okay, yes, I didn't get through in one area, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to get through in the other one. And that's the beauty of this reading, that you don't give up. Brilliant, brilliant reading. And it just goes to prove that if you carry on working hard and standing up for what you believe in, this is testimony, I think, for some of you Virgo's energies, that even if something doesn't go your way once, just try again. Because if you don't succeed, try again, and you will succeed. And I think that you've just shown this in this reading. This is the best one I've done so far for September. For any of the zodiac signs, it's exceptional. It's so good. And yeah, I wish you guys the best of luck in September. Look out for your bonus readings, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.